In the wild heart of Montana, where the Rocky Mountains rise like giants, a loyal German shepherd named Max lived with his family. The Thompsons, Dad the tough rancher, Mom the kind teacher, and kids Tommy and Lily, they adopted Max as a tiny pup. He wasn't just a dog. He was their protector, their buddy, their everything. Max spent his days herding cattle across big fields, fetching sticks by clear streams, and curling up by the fire at night. His head on Tommy's lap, listening to adventure stories. Pure happiness. Then one summer, everything changed. The family had to move. Dad got a new job in Chicago's suburbs. They packed the old truck, said goodbyes, and in all the rush, Max slipped away. He chased a squirrel into the thick pines. By the time they noticed, the truck was long gone. Searches turned up nothing. Max was lost, over 1,000 miles from his new home. As the sun set, painting the sky orange and red, Max stopped. His nose caught faint smells on the wind. Tommy's sneakers, Lily's strawberry shampoo, Dad's leather gloves. Something deep inside pulled him. Home wasn't the ranch anymore. Home was his pack. With a determined huff, Max turned east. His paws hit the ground like a promise. He didn't know how far or how hard, but he would find them. The first night, hunger bit hard. He scavenged berries, old campsite scraps. But he kept going. Next day, a raging river blocked his path. The water yanked at his fur, cold and fierce. Max paddled with everything he had, legs churning, until he reached the other side. Shaking off the water, exhausted, he thought of Lily's laugh. Good boy, Max. That kept him moving. Days turned to weeks. Montana faded, then Wyoming's wide plains. One moonlit night, coyotes circled. Their eyes glowed hungry. Max stood tall, barked deep and fierce. They backed off. His coat got thin, scratches covered him, but his spirit stayed strong. He learned to hunt rabbits at dawn, instinct sharp as ever. Then came Nebraska, a huge storm. Thunder boomed like explosions. Rain poured down. Max found an old barn, collapsed in the hay. There, a kind old farmer, Old Man Jenkins, spotted him. Saw the collar with the Montana address. You're a long way from home, boy, he said softly, giving Max beef scraps a warm spot. But I bet you've got the heart to make it. That small kindness lit a fire. At dawn, Max slipped out, journey renewed. Along the way, more helpers appeared. Truckers tossed food from highways. Hikers shared water. America seemed to cheer him on. But the hardest test came in Illinois. A roaring highway, semis thundering past. The noise hurt his ears, asphalt burned his paws. Max waited, heart pounding for a gap. Then he ran. A truck swerved, horn blasting. He made it, barely. Collapsing on the grass, he saw his family in his mind. Dad's words echoed. We're family, Max. We stick together. Finally, Chicago's edges. Noisy streets, honking cars, city smells everywhere. Max dodged everything, nose leading the way. Weeks of travel had worn him thin, but his eyes still burned bright. One crisp morning, autumn leaves swirling. He caught that scent. His tail wagged hard. Home. He pushed through a fence into a backyard. There was Tommy, kicking a soccer ball, looking sad. Tommy's eyes went wide. Max? Max. Max leaped straight into his arms, licking his face, tail whipping. Lily screamed from the window. Pure joy. The whole family rushed out, hugging, crying, laughing. Dad knelt, checked the collar. You found US, buddy. Across the whole country. Neighbors gathered, amazed at the story. The loyal dog who crossed mountains, rivers, highways, just to get back to his pack. Vets later said Max traveled over 1,200 miles, surviving on pure will and a few kind hands. His tale went viral, touching hearts everywhere. Now gray around the muzzle, Max lounges in the yard, watching over his family again. He proved it, no distance, no danger, can break real loyalty. In life's hardest journeys, let loyalty be your guide, and never give up your strength. True bonds always find their way home.